So another topic we got here is Spider-Man: Homecoming obviously came out, and there's quite a few hints as to future villains we could be seeing in this, and I want to talk about that here. Some of these, quite obviously, the most obvious one, the Scorpion. There's also the Prowler, Aaron Davis. What do you guys want out of the future of Spider-Man, specifically when it relates to the villains in the movie?
Oh, apart from like Scorpion, you give me Kraven and Mysterio.
Yeah.
I really want Mysterio.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mysterio is the one we've all been asking for years, I think. Ever since Amazing Spider-Man 1 came out, we've been saying, who do we want as the villain in the sequel? Like, Mysterio's always...
I think Mean co-pitched, like, I went off one of his ideas, or he went off one of mine about something how Mysterio was, like, I think Peter Parker had a story he had to do for, like, the school paper for whatever, and he had to go check out this actor, and then that's how he finds him out, stuff like that. So, like, that would have been cool, but,
like I said, like, my dream scenario
well.
is, since we know Homecoming is a huge success, right? Why can't Mysterio literally... Because everything keeps going back to Avengers Infinity War, or, like, the Avengers, the incident, right? And we know they've said they're going to explore what happened to Peter Parker in there. What if something traumatic happened to them, like, they literally thought they were going to die, and maybe Uncle Ben ended up being, like, severely injured there, but he doesn't die there? What if Mysterio uses the whole illusion thing to recreate the Battle of New York, but Spidey has to battle evil Avengers? And, like, it's playing that mentality that he suffered. I'd be like, dude, you know how much of a great personal villain connection that would be there? Like, that's insane. Like,
that's funny. Like, you mentioned the evil Avengers part of your idea there, because I was going to say, remember a little while ago I pitched what I would do with Chameleon if he was to come into a Spider-Man sequel, and part of the idea with that being in a shared universe would be he could turn into the Avengers. You can just up his power level, say that he gains the ability to those he transforms into now, because you can change things in a movie. But fighting evil Avengers was part of
It's like,
what I wanted to do.
because like, would they do like a power set in the Spider-Man movie, since Spider-Man's quite a techie?
I mean,
Because we never actually had like a superpower in a Spider-Man movie before.
No, right.
it could
I
work.
suppose augmented strength of the Green Goblin. Well, I mean, Sandman technically had powers.
I mean, if they really wanted to,
That's
they could
true,
literally use Mysterio, and he's like, oh, I'm also the king of animatronics. Look at my robotic Captain America you have to fight now. It's like, oh, that's cool.
either that or
That
they
would
could
be
tie in the Tinker with all the other guys.
Yeah, because Tinker's still alive, so maybe he's working with Mysterio. Honestly, I want Mysterio desperately. Like, that's the villain I want, and if I get him, I'm probably going to rate the movie even higher than Homecoming. So, you know, it's got to happen.
It's good.
Oh, well, that too. And also Scorpion. I want to see what they can do with that, because they got a phenomenal actor to play him. So if they can let him chew the scenery like he did in Far Cry, I think, oh man.
I mean, you guys need to watch Better Call Saul, because he's fucking great in that.
I
And
would.
he chews the scenery, and he's intense as hell.
For Scorpion, are they gonna go with the original one, or are they gonna go with the second? Oh well, the first one from the Ultimate series.
Hopefully they don't go Ultimates, because that's boring.
They can't go with the real original one, because that was like J. Jonah Jameson hired a private detective and he turned him into the Scorpion.
You just do the Tinkerer, just makes it in the suit.
That's my hope, is that's how they go with that, because I really want to see the suit, and I hope the MCU never goes into the morphing human type of thing, unless it's going to be Kurt Connors the Lizard with a fucking snout. I don't want to see that shit. Like, you know,
I honestly forgot
We don't
about
need
this again.
Lizard again this soon.
Yeah.
Well, I think it could be like the original one, because in the Ultimate series there was two, but one of them was a Peter clone. So I don't think they're gonna use that one.
See, I really hope they do the Clone Saga for the Ultimates.
They make an evil Peter and it looks like emo Tobey Maguire.
Oh god, that's fun.
That would be hilarious. He just dances into the scene and Tom Holland has to fight him.
If you, for the third one, like obviously the second's would have like Scorpio and Mysterio, not Scorpion. But the third one, you have it a mix of like the Ultimate Clone Saga with Kraven's Last Hunt, and he's hunting down these clone Spider-Men.
That'd be awesome. I'd always be up for seeing Kraven in a movie as well. So.
Yep. I think, for me personally, out of all the Marvel Comics villains, Spidey has all my favorite ones. Like if I list off the top 10, like 7 of those are going to be Spider-Man villains. It's like, oh man, there's so much room to introduce so many good ones that I think they have a really special way to approach it all. And
That's why it's so crazy that we've had like technically 3 different Green Goblins, and we still haven't seen Mysterio. We still haven't seen Kraven. Like, so many villains to choose from. Like, at least Homecoming like brought in Shocker, even if it wasn't Herman Schultz.
well, also
No,
it's
you
like
did have Schultz. He was the first one.
Oh, was it? Was it Schultz?
Yeah.
I didn't pick up on the name. Okay, that's okay. Perfect.
they did
Awesome.
Schultz and
dead.
what's his name, and Montana. So
Yeah, someone Montana. Yeah.
I looked on IMDb, and at the time they were just credited as Shocker 1 and Shocker 2, so I didn't know they actually had full names in the movie.
well, it's so much they could do within Spider-Man 2. You know, a lot of stuff. I hope they take it in. So hopefully
They're
people
gonna-
enjoyed our.
yeah. They're gonna add the joke character, the Wall.
Yeah.
What?